Well, I know that you're being careful with Jake and his neck here. And as somebody who dealt with neck issues yourself, what kind of things can you do to protect somebody in the ring and still put on a compelling match?
I mean, it's just, I mean, just the rule of thumb. There's no certain things. Uh, it's just, you got to respect each other and you just do things properly. I mean, it's kind of like, whenever I was going to have a match where it required me to, get the juice and bleed, you know, I told whoever I was working with, it's like, I don't need a whole lot of time to get it, because some guys would tape the blade to the end of their finger. Or, they would always have. It's funny. It's kind of like they would do this. Like they would always have tape on a finger, even if they weren't getting blood, right?
Hmm.
And that was so people couldn't go, well, every time he gets blood, he's got that finger taped. Well, no. So he would just tape that finger all the time. I carried mine right there like a dip of snuff,
Weren't you afraid of cutting yourself carrying a blade in your mouth?
and never did.
Wow.
I never did, and I learned that from, oh gosh, I think the Funks, but I'd make that little thing, and I mean, because the tip on the razor blade is just, I mean, it's just, and I would the other thing that you do is you take some aspirin, because
Hmm.
aspirin thins your blood, or you could even take a shot of whiskey, because it has the same effect. And and then when you get 20 minutes into a match and you go boom boom boom, it looks like you've got hit by a car.
Man, I'll tell you what, I would be terrified of swallowing a blade if I kept it in my mouth. I know it's tucked in your lip and, it's not going to come out unless you wanted to, but that would be all I'd be thinking about the whole time. Like, I'm going to take a punch and I'm just swallow this damn
Well,
thing.
I mean, it's kind of like it was like, think about guys who dip snuff,
Hmm. Yep. It
but
just stays.
this was over on the side where I always knew where it was. Anyway,
Man,
secrets in the trade.
interesting era of wrestling, to be sure. I'd be willing to bet everything in my bank account there's nobody walking around with a blade in their lip nowadays.